Well, hey everybody, it is Romania Black, and I'm back. My voice probably sounds a little bit because I got a little bit of phlegm, but I have the last week been sick, and so I did not get to get this commission out on time like I wanted to, but I'm feeling better. So I'm going to go at it tonight. I'm pretty excited. I know I still have one more commission after this to do for the month of April, and my plan is to maybe have it out like the following Monday after this to try to get it in by April because I feel obligated because y'all have commissioned me to watch your work and I feel better now, so I'm going to do my best to get it out by Monday. So Polly, who has commissioned the final movie for April, that will hopefully be out on Monday. That's my plan. Monday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days is what I'm hoping for. So that's hopefully will work out. But with that being said, I'm really excited to dive into this film and see what we get. Should be a fun time. It was commissioned by Plore, who is one of the moderators on this channel. Plore has done a lot of moderating. They've mainly worked with Natsume's Book of Friends to moderate that series for me, and Revolutionary Girl Utena. They've also been looking at Dungeon Meshi for me, and they've been looking at several other shows over the past year, and they are super awesome person and super kind, and they just find time in their busy day to do this for me, and I'm really, really appreciative. So thank you, Plore. But they commissioned this movie, A 7 Days War, and I know nothing about it. So I literally got a copy of the file. It's Bokura no Nanokaken Senso. That's the Japanese name, 7 Days War. I don't know what it's about. I feel like a movie about a war that lasts a week and happening in an hour and a half seems like there's going to be a lot going on in that movie. So we'll just have to see, won't we? But I want to give a special shout out and thanks to everybody who has been commissioning for the month of April, which includes Polly, which includes Plore, which includes Anime Annie and Sunspots, and then Elfreya commissioned a cosplay for me for this month. So thank you all greatly for your contributions and for your kindness. These commissions have been so much fun this month. I've been having so much fun with them, and I still have 2 to go. So that's exciting. Because my throat has a little bit of phlegm, I've got some tea at the ready to help keep me hydrated, and I have a couple cough drops. So if I start coughing, it'll be like hit hit. So that's a goal. But yeah, I have no clue. I literally only saw a poster that had people on it. I have no clue what this movie is about. I have no clue what I'm getting into, and that's kind of the best feeling because then you have no clue what to expect. So, but I trust if people commission the movies, they know that they're good and they know I'm going to have a good time with them and a good reaction. So we'll just have to see. But of course, as per usual with the movies, because of copyright, I don't want to get stuff taken down. So there is a link to the picture-in-picture down below where if you really desperately want to see me look at the whole picture, you can. But the sound is going to be taken off for that reason. So y'all know how I do. But in any case, I'm really excited. I hope you all are as well, but we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to dive right in. So thank you, Plore, for this commission. We are going to start 7 Days War, Bokura no Nanokaken Senso, and we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's jam. It's like, how could you butcher the name of this film anymore? Oh, that is peach mango green tea. Choice. Anytime I see Gaga, abracadabra. All right. Come on, Phoenix. Agiado. Oh. Aw. This kid. Leon Gambetta. Aw. Like, oh. Oh, no. Oh. Of Nader. Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. No. So's. A historical manga? About the Franco-Prussian War? Why wouldn't you be reading that? Oh no. This guy looks like he's 27. Aw. I mean, be nice. He's trying to, like, you know, he's giving me Okarootin vibes from Dan to Dan. Okay, now you both are totally cute. He's totally cute. Mamoru, he has the same name as Miyano Mamoru. Come on now. Oh, a crest. He's a history buff. Aww. Oh, come on. Oh my god. This girl. Oh man. Dude, do you have competition? She's different and misunderstood. She has offset bangs. Are all of these people going to be involved in this war that's going to happen? She's like, I'm not even into guys. Get out of here. Oh, that was a cool transition. I liked that. Online. Oh, and the average is like 60. Oh my gosh, she likes the talking with old people. True. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. That's true. Yeah, you're young. There you go. Life's liberated area. That's true. You're only young once. Oh, man. He's the history nerd and she's the prom queen. Oh, my God. Oh, she's their neighbor? What? Now you have to confess. Oh. Oh, my God. Next week. Oh, is her dad in Congress? Oh my god. Oh. And her dad's in like politics, dude. Oh. Oh. Well, now you have no risk of not confessing. Like, she's going to move away. So if she says no, then she was going to leave anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. That voice actor sounded familiar. Oh. Oh. Come on. The airplane's going. It's the airplane. Come on. It's a sign. And of course, her dad's in politics. Yeah, it seems such a small town. The poster with a cow on it. Yeah. Aw. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh. That's very forward, sir. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Run away for a week. Okay. So a 7-day war. Okay. 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 Oh, man, my dude. 7 days war. Oh, well, the war comes from him being a history buff. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I really thought this was going to be like a post-apocalyptic war, but maybe not. I thought this was going to become like a dystopian story very quickly. Oh, man. I'm rooting for you, Mamoru. Okay. Okay, Kaori. Oh, this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. What's his deal with that? I like this song. Okay, the mysterious man with the glasses. Okay, Saki. Uh, he's like, I thought it was just gonna be the two of us. Oh. Oh no. Ha! This poor kid. It feels very Breakfast Club, what we're starting. This feels very Breakfast Club. So what about the guy with glasses? Was he not invited? Ooh. Hmm. Mm. Oh. Oh my God, they used the dad's card. Oh. Hmm. I mean, doing some fraud, that could be a problem. He's a politician, son. Oh. And he's going to use all his knowledge about battles to do that. Hmm. I mean, oh, that was really sweet. Him grabbing her luggage and hauling it. That's cute. Aw. That's nice of him. He's like, oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, wow. That's cool. I am kind of obsessed about Japan having this abandoned infrastructure. It is very Spirited Away. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's been talking to a bunch of old men in the chat, so he would know. Oh my God. Kaori looks like she's about to kill someone. Oh. Huh. Oh my gosh. This feels very Breakfast Club. Uh. Oh no. Ha! Oh, bless his heart. He's like, shit. I thought of this whole plan. Y'all are exploiting me. Oh, Hanjo. Hello, Hanjo. Oh, I'd be all about Hanjo. Oh. Baka. Oh, girl. Girl, he's hot. He's got the mysterious bookworm type. Go for it. Hmm. Oh, quit being the voice of reason, sir. Oh my God. Oh, of course he's going to be a lawyer. That might come in handy later if the dad gets mad, because he might know some law loopholes or something to help get Mamoru out of trouble. Or Suzuhara. Well, you know, 3 guys, 3 girls. What could happen? Oh, that's so cool. I love that. All right. Hanging out for a week in an abandoned train station sounds pretty cool. Well, not a train station, but where the coal is. All this coal mining equipment. Aw. Oh my God. I love her and her fashion while she's cleaning. It's super cute. Nice. Surprised there's not like any mice or anything in there. Oh God. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Ah. Interesting. I hope y'all brought chargers. How are they charging these phones? Are there electrical outlets, I'm sure? Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. I love that. I mean, come on. Cute. So is this the next day? Or the same day because you all are wearing different outfits? Oh. Uh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Mm. Oh my God. Honda. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Don't smoke in the house, sir. Hmm. Honda seems like he could be a rogue agent. I don't know. Hmm. Ta-da. I wouldn't say I'm a nice guy. Oh, the poor guy, Hanjo, he's over by himself. Aw. Mm. Oh. But he doesn't think that. Oh, first name basis, are we? Yeah, quit standing in the shadows, eating your curry in the dark. Uh. Aw. Does she know? Hmm. Oh, is she gonna be like, do you like this girl? Do you like my bestie? What you trying to do? Yeah, true. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, be brave. Be brave. Well, yes, he did. Oh, come on now. Mm. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, is that Cowrie in the back? Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Mm. Damn. Oh, was that the person? Okay, there is somebody there. Oh shit. No, not old. Mm. Right. Criminal. Okay. I feel bad because Cowrie clearly. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did they? Oh my god. Is there like a mafia like subplot here? Oh. Mm. Oh, come on now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Shit. Oh my god. This little Mowgli kid. Oh my god. I feel bad because clearly. Oh no. The guys. Crap. Crap. Oh. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god. Oh, okay. Oh shit. What are we doing? Well, they're clearly gonna move. What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, with the train tracks. Okay, get on the cart. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we're going right back to the other place. Oh. Oh. So what now? Okay, Mallet. You're gonna eat all their food. Oh, well, shit. Well. Oh. 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 Read the news. Oh. Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm not going to be part of it. No, because he wants to be a lawyer. Well, shit. Oh, shit. Mm. Yeah, does he not have access to a phone or something? Well, and her dad's a politician, so this could be kind of hairy for her if it comes out like that. Oh, even her. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my God, not good. Well, crap. Crap. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, crap. Well, maybe. Right. Mr. Soon to be lawyer. He's like, I just wanted to go on a date with her before she left. Son of a bitch. Something. Something. I mean, I've read a lot of history books. They might come in handy. Okay, Mallet, we'll get you out of this too. Day 2. Oh my God. What are we going to do? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This feels so timely with immigration services coming to get this kid. Oh my God. Ah! Oh man. Oh. Huh? Oh, bitch, really? Damn, Cowrie. Physics class? Welding class? Practice for marriage? I feel bad because she clearly likes Chio, and I don't know Chio swings that way. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, bitch. Y'all got lucky that those broke. Oh, my God. I like the old man was like, please don't destroy this place. And what are they doing? Destroying everything. Oh, shit. You could be hurting that man's life. Okay. Of course. He's like Madorma. Oh my gosh, the whole map. With everybody in position to do everything. Oh my gosh. Like, we may be committing crimes, but it's fine. We're all minors. It's okay. Uh-oh. An old man's like, damn it. What'd I say about breaking stuff? Okay, so they're in. Oh wow, with the phones attached to the helmets. This feels very Goonies. It feels very Breakfast Club. How could you not hear the car coming? There we go. Is that going to be all of them getting out? Or maybe not. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh shit. Uh. Gonna be doing like Frogger. Oh shit. Oh God. Oh God, with the potato gun. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love when the girliest girl turns out to be the one that's the most deadly with a gun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Well, they were expelled from the school shortly after this. Oh my God. Uh. Oh my God. I love it. It's very like every kid would want to be able to do this on their vacation from school. Why not? Excuse me, what'd you call me? Oh shit. Oh, not good. Oh crap. Oh no. Not good. Well, shit. Oh crap. Oh. Oh. But the kid thinks that you're gonna hand him over. Mmm. Aw. Aw. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God, girl. 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 Holy shit. But what if it isn't? Oh. Girl, pull that bluff. Okay. Well, now we're testing it. Okay. I mean, why not? I mean, these poor kids are going to face legal repercussions. There's no way they can't. But, oh, and of course, Cowrie's like, yes, I get to comfort her. Y'all get back. He might have. Mm. Uh-huh. See, you were not the only one following her. She was following you. Oh. Hanju. Well, shit. Sir, these kids. Huh. With the orange juice. Yeah, I don't know about Hanju, though. He's like, I was almost arrested, y'all. I like that they've already kind of made up from the beginning. Oh. Yeah, Hero's over there. Or Hanjo's over there. Oh, look at her. Oh. Hiro-kun. The grandma. Okay. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Aw. Aw. What about this typhoon? What? What about this typhoon? What? No. 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 I don't know. Typhoon seems like a problem. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh, now there's a whole bunch of cars. Great. Cool. Not good. Oh no, and there's police. Not good. Oh. Oh, now he knows too. Huh. Oh. Huh. Well, I mean, oh my God. This seems a little bit excessive. Oh my God. Honda's like, I really am just trying to live my public servant life. Oh shit. Oh my God. What is this? What? 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course, social media is getting involved. Oh my God. Oh shit. Never mind. What indeed? Well, that scared them all off. Okay. Okay. Well, how about that? The Japanese mentality with all this is so different from the US mentality of how this would go down. It's almost refreshing. Oh my God, great nails. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't read it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Trying to let his parents know. What a wacky, crazy time. Oh my God. Wow. Day 4. Oh, that's Reagan's voice. That's who it is. That's who Honda's played by. He would play someone like that. Oh shit. Ooh, okay. Oh, no controversies. Oh my. Huh. Of course Reagan's voice actor would play this type of character. Of course he would. Oh. Oh my God. Is that her dad? Oh my God. Ah. Hmm. Oh. Oh shit, don't fall off the roof. Oh God. Oh my God, dude. You nearly died. Oh. Go on and confess to her, damn it. You only got 3 days left. Mm. Ah. Mm. Oh, she clearly thinks you're cool, dude. Come on. Oh, come on. Get it. Get on it. Come on. I mean, just say it. Don't ask her if she likes somebody. Come on. Why not? Is it him? Oh my God, is it him? No, girl. If it's him, go on. Oh. 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 I still want him to confess to her. Damn it. Damn it. It's you, you baka. Oh, come on. Let her go with the damn keychain. What are you doing? That kid's gonna grab the keychain for him. Yeah, get it. Come on. Don't let that typhoon take it away. These damn kids. Aw. Yeah, I want to know more about this. Oh. Grapes Wrath, man. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Interesting. Like she just wants to get out. Okay. 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 Well, damn. That's how they thought they were getting in. Okay. Well, shit. I feel like this tunnel is like foreshadowing something. Oh. Yeah, that seems a bit dangerous. Oh, that's her dad. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, no, I don't know about that. Oh, you're one to talk, sir. Oh my God. Bitch. Honda's like, I didn't intend for people to get in danger with all of this. What are we doing with this? What? Aw. She clearly likes you, dude. She clearly likes you. Come on, hero. Oh, crud. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, well, we know that this is a thing. I mean, he's like, yes. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes, no, everything like that. Oh no, shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, shit. Crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, shit. Oh. Oh, sweetheart. Crap. Oh my God. I like they just said hello. Oh my God. Crap. I'm like, I don't want them to get caught. I was like, let's go. Oh, come on, hero. Oh shit. Oh my God. That it would have been better to go down the other way. Shit. Oh, ooh, oh, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Oh my God. Oh man. Oof. Oh. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh, girl. Well, it was. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, yeah. Oh. Oh. Damn. No, sweetheart, snap out of it. Smack him. Oh. 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 Well, now Malice, yep, now Malice is gonna be mad. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Shit. Well, crap. Now what? Oh. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It makes it sound like her relationship with Cowrie was only allowed because of the position of him, but oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that was crazy. Okay. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. That's right. Nice. Mm. Oh. Oh, that's a hard choice. Damn. So what do we do now? Oh, you sure? Who cares if we get tried as criminals? Well, okay. Damn. Damn. Your daughter thwarted them, sir. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Damn. This feels definitely Goonies and Breakfast Club. I love this. Oh. I love sky lanterns. They're so cool. I want this kid to just find his family. Hero, my dude. They're like, the damn kids in the sky. I like this guy's like, what? What can we do? We've been thwarted by a group of teenagers. Aww. Like the main premise of the story is to shove it to immigration services. I can't say this isn't relatable right now where I am. Get a scoop on this, Johan. Aw. Aw. You offer a careful girl, Saki. He's offering him to be in a sports anime. He might as well be in a BL. Girl, you better claim that right now. They've even got the black hair, yellow hair dynamic going on. Saki, you gotta lay down the law. You gotta secure that. Best friends. Or maybe she's into her. I mean... Aww. 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 Very. Honda, you would say that. The privilege of youth. Oh God, don't smack him. That wasn't even a half-assed smack. I like he just adjusts his tie whenever he's kind of nervous. Damn. Oh, not good. Oh, shit. So these are the 5. Oh. 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 And he said no. Oh, interesting. Oh, Honda, what are you doing? Honda, you being sneaky. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Honda, what we doing? Honda, what we doing? Shit. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Crap. Crap. Oh. Oh, bitch, Honda. That was brutal. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. This is the Breakfast Club. This is the Breakfast Club. Damn. Oh, and he dyed his hair. Oh, sweetheart. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. These damn gossip stories. Oh. 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 Mm. Hmm. Hmm. And she became her friends to try to get her dad some employment. Oh. Mm. Wow. Man, the whole thing with Hero and saying that about Saki is crazy. Crazy. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh, shit. Damn, all this coming out at once. Shit. Oh. What is this? What is this? Oh my God, the old man set out to destroy the building. I guess since the typhoon's coming. Oh my God. Well, shit. I guess not. This news crew. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Hana's like, I was trying to help you. I was like, don't destroy the infrastructure during this typhoon. They might need it. With the broom. Shit. Oh God. Oh shit. Ow. Oh God, girl. Like all these fire extinguishers just being there, you know. Never has a fire extinguisher been so useful outside of fires. Oh, he left his shoe. Okay, that being left in the track seems like it's going to be a thing. So now are they going to have to all come to... Ugh. Mm. Oh, yep. And she's like, well, I'm not going to talk to you. Ugh. Ugh. I feel bad for Soma. This poor kid. Luckily, our boy, Mamoru, doesn't really have any skeletons in his closet. He's just boring. And he likes history. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. Yeah, yeah. If you get somebody injured, what's going to happen then? Mm. Adults also gets a curse. Oh. I need them all to reconcile. Okay, got his shoe back. Good. Gotta have that. Every anime has to have that foot tapping on there. Mm. Yeah, these two feel completely betrayed, and he feels left out. Mm. 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 Come on, Mamoru. Be our connector. Get everybody back in good spirits. Mm. Mm. I didn't like that they didn't go back to first name basis. Oh, now. Oh. 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 Yeah. He's like, I didn't even want to be here. Oh. Let me talk. I got the bloody hand here. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Then you better confess to her. Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh. 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 But does she like him back or does she like somebody else? Oh, does she like Cowrie or? She does, doesn't she? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, are you kidding? Oh my God! Oh! 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 It's been a secret, Yuri, the whole time! Oh my God! Just when you thought we were straight baited! Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Oh! Is he gonna confess that he likes Soma instead of Saki, or is this a thing? Are we getting all the things? Are we getting all the things? Hmm. I mean, oh, I haven't come out yet. Oh, girl, you're made for Tokyo. Oh my God, really? Oh my God. He's like, well, I'm still looking for my parents, so. Oh, bitch. Okay. I thought it was going to be like, get in shelter. There's a typhoon, winches. Oh my God. Honda, you may have actually ended up bringing them closer than anything. Mm. You're welcome for doing all I could. Mm. Well, you wear a wig, sir, so. He's like, bitch, I don't need you for a 401k. That old man's like, well, so much for y'all not wrecking my shit. Oh. Oh, is there gonna be a giant hot air balloon? Is that what they were making the whole time? Yes, bitch, yes. Are we gonna do like Wicked? Is this gonna be like Wicked? And do a giant lantern? It is! You kids aren't oh my god, I love it. Is it gas? I mean, none of us have our degrees. Sure, kids don't try this at home. Oh my god. Kids don't try this at home. Wow. And that's going to be the signal for Mallet's parents to see. I mean, they are the coolest teenagers that I know. I don't know any other teenagers making a hot air balloon. His voice actor always plays a damn character that you feel good for, even when he's like kind of like a gray character. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, the wig. Ha! Ha! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I mean, why not? He's like, why not? I mean, sure. He's like, I don't know. Just let him go at it. Let them vent their frustrations. Oh. That's where it all comes back. Yeah, what about when we run out of gas? Wild. Damn. I mean, Mamuro took it like a champ. He took it like a champ. Oh. Oh, it's her birthday. Nice. Uh-huh. Oh, I like the hero gave her the jacket. That's really cute. That's super cute. Is she? Is she like a grandma? Or was that just what the chat said? Did you get reverse catfished? Oh. 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 Girl, I feel you. Well, yes, but about that. Oh, nice. Let's be friends. Aw. Aw. I love that. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh my God. All of that. Oh, don't worry about that. Uh, uh, oh, really? Is this a sequel of something or an adaptation of something else? I'm going to look this up before the discussion. Oh, oh, nice. Oh my God. Really? You brought your homework? Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I didn't. I didn't at all. I didn't notice that at all either. Man, we had a whole Doro situation and everything happen all at once. I thought Mallet was a boy too. So, shows what I know. Oh. Mm. I want to see what's going to end up happening. I wanted them to show us like stuff that happened later, like after they got out. Hmm. I mean, that was the best part of the whole damn movie was the confession. That was the best subversion. I was like, yes, awesome. I don't know how I feel about Mallet being a girl in the end. Um, it feels a little bit like, uh, she's all cool and shit now, sir. Oh, hmm. We'll talk about the whole thing with Mallet and Mamoru at the end. I think it's cute, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know. I almost sort of liked it if Mamoru didn't have like to get a reward. You know, it kind of felt like one of those situations where I'm like, just let him be like he doesn't get the girl, you know, and it almost felt like they had to like give him a girl to get at the end, which I was like, Mallet didn't have to be a girl. Mallet didn't have to. Mallet could have been a girl or a boy and didn't have to kiss him. So I don't know. We'll see. This was super cute though. This like gave me like 80s flashbacks and I kind of loved it. Oh man, yeah. I'm so curious. I've got a couple things I want to look up before the discussion with this. The music was really good. I love that. Dipper Dan Crepe? What? Dipper Dan Crepes? Since 1972? What a crazy random thing to have on there in the credits. Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else? Any post credits? No post credits. None. None whatsoever. How dare. Well, oh my gosh. Well, that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. So I did some digging after watching this because I was like, okay, this was a really good movie, but it feels like there's some references that I need to know about. And there is. So the reason why this movie was giving me Goonies vibes, it was giving me 80s vibes, is because it is based off a 1985 novel that came out. And I was like, okay. So Our 7-Day War was originally a novel that came out. I'm getting my information, one from the Animanga wiki says that Bokura no Nanokan Senso, also known as Our 7-Day War, is the first of Soda Osamu's Bokura novel series. The first live action film was directed by Hiroshi Sugawara and starred Rie Miyazawa and premiered in 1988 on August 13th. And then the animated theatrical version that was adapted by Aji Ado and directed by Yuta Murano premiered in 2019. So, man, what a great nostalgic film right before the COVID pandemic to come out and give you hope. But no, seriously, this feels like such an 80s movie. I was getting Goonies, I was getting Breakfast Club, I was getting very much 80s nostalgia because I was born in 1988, so I technically grew up in the 90s, but my aunt, who's 8 years older than I am, was born in 1980, and I inherited a lot of her hand-me-downs, and so I felt like kind of a pseudo 80s kid because I felt like I grew up knowing a lot of 80s references and a lot of 80s culture, even though I was really a 90s kid growing up. But I really, really liked it. I liked that the movie overall, the thing about it is if you grew up in the 90s, then you know from late 80s, early 90s movies that a lot of them, especially ones that were targeted more at adolescent audiences, like Goonies, like Breakfast Club, like there were moments of seriousness throughout, but overall, the tone is lighthearted. The tone is kind of like comedic and there's a mystery, but it also is like action filled, but it's not like melodramatic and doesn't get too serious. Like the plot was we were fighting immigration. So I was like, damn, and which this movie felt so timely to watch because I'm from the United States. We're going through lots of stuff with immigration policies right now. There's a lot of things going on that are kind of messed up. And so to get a child whose parents are immigrants who have a happy ending at the end of this movie felt needed. It felt warranted. I was here for it. I was like, yes. And go off, Cowrie. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So, but I like the idea of it being the liberation era. I want to talk about the characters themselves. There's a really cool blog by Shelley Palace I want to talk about here in a second. But as far as the voice actors go, yes, Honda is played by the same voice actor as Reagan, as Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen. His voice actor, I'm always the worst at getting voice actors specifically, and I want to make sure that I get them right. But essentially, y'all know who he is, though. But there's a full voice cast down there. I did want to make note of the voice actors that were the main voice cast of our main characters. I didn't get Mallet's voice actress, which is Makoto Koichi, correct? That has done voices for the new show Medalist that just came out. The anime, they've been in Sakamoto Days and Honey Lemon Soda. That man, they're in Sakamoto Days and Honey Lemon Soda too. They've had quite a year, the voice actress for Mallet. They've had quite a year. Cool. I kind of want to see Honey Lemon Soda and Sakamoto Days at some point. So we'll see if that comes down the pipeline. But yeah, so that's that voice actress. Then we have the voice actor for Mamoru, our main character, has been in Tokyo Revengers, which I have not seen. They were the main person, I believe, in Let Me Eat Your Pancreas, which I have seen on this channel that does have a reaction. And then they've been in a lot of live action as well. The voice actress that plays Aya, our main girl, she has mainly been in live action, which is fine. She's not been in a whole lot of anime, but she's been in some. There's not a lot that I personally know. And then the voice actress that plays Kaori. Now, the voice actress that plays Kaori has been in silent voice, which I love, has been in Oshinoko, has been in... They actually play the... This is the crazy thing. Kaori's voice actress plays young Jinshi in Apothecary Diaries. And then the voice actor for Hiro plays Jinshi in the Apothecary Diaries. And I was like, excuse me? So that was blowing my mind that Jinshi's voice actor was in this movie. I was like, oh, and playing Hiro, which of course, that kind of makes sense actually. And then the voice actor that plays Soma has been in Blue Exorcist, has been in a ton of other anime that I have not seen, as well as some live action as well. They've been a lot of Kamen Rider additionally. And then, yeah, the voice actress that plays Saki has also been in Sword Art Online, High Rise, and some other series as well. So, yeah. So I thought it was cool. We had a pretty good voice cast all the way through. I thought they all did a fantastic job. Shelly Palace, who does a blog called All the Anime. I found in a blog because it was kind of hard to find information about this movie that was outside of just the regular norms. So they talked a little bit about, in 2022, they had a blog, and you can find this one online, talking about the original, saying that it was a franchise that began in 1985 with the original Our 7 Days Wars by Osamu Soda. Soda's book featured Eiji Kikuchi, an idealistic teen who persuaded half a dozen of his fellow students to barricade themselves in a deserted factory on the edge of town in protest at various school injustices and corporal punishments. This, in turn, was inspired by Japan's very own 1968 protests, the riots and demonstrations orchestrated by the Zen-Kyoto Federation of Student Unions, regarded as a high point of grassroots protests in Japan. So I'm going to go ahead and read the next paragraph before getting into like my thoughts about this, because I thought it was interesting. In multiple accounts of Japanese history, including those related specifically to anime, the 1968 protests were seen as a sort of last hurrah, an anti-establishment wave that was crushed by right-wing retaliations and the imposition of decades of conservatism. In a polemic included as the introduction of the collection Debating Otaku, the critic Eiji Otsuka regards 1968 as a flashpoint in boomer disenchantment, refugees from which piled into a limited number of hiding places in the media, including anime. Imagine a world, he suggests, only partly in jest, where the likes of Yoshiyuki Tomino could have made real films or become public servants instead of slumming it to make kids' cartoons. The riot's most obvious manifestation in anime is the inspiration of civil unrest glimpsed 20 years later in Katsuhiro Otomo's Akira. But the same general tone of protest informed everything from labor disputes at Japanese animation studios to Ryo Murakami's satire 69 to the plotline of Soda's original novel Our 7 Days War a generation later. So yeah, that goes on to say Soda's characters were performatively idealistic, disaffected youths determined to protest about something, but also touchingly sure that they could get results. A 1988 live-action movie adaptation by Hiroshi Sugawara kept the same plot and largely played it for laughs. as if Lindsay Anderson's Student Rebellion classics, If, were made by the people who produced Home Alone, which this had a kind of a Home Alone vibe to it with the whole coal mining belts, everything like that. A climactic sequence in which the students commandeered a conveniently available tank was pointedly made without the support of the Japanese military, who refused to get involved in such capes, which that makes sense. So the girl at the end that's in the grandma that has the photo inside her phone of them on the tank, that's in reference to the 1988 live action. So it's just like a generation removed. So you have the 1968 protest that's supposed to be happening. The 1988 live action kind of shows that on the tank. And then we see the tank as a reference in the photo that she has when she shows up at the end in this movie. That all makes sense. Yuta Murano's anime feature, with a 2019 release date, suggests it was originally intended for the 50th anniversary of the 1968 protests and sit-ins, and takes the message of protest and idealism to a new 21st century level. As with the live-action film, it both honors and lampoons the passions of idealistic youth. Our new hero, Mamoru, is introduced as a history nerd with an interest in siege warfare and the Paris Commune, but also as a love-struck teenager whose real interest may very well be nothing more than hanging on to his classroom love interest for another week before she moves away. Politics, in that interpretation, is less of a true motivation than a stick with which to beat Aya's father, who is moving to run for office in the fancy Tokyo and desperate to cover up the fact that his daughter has run away before it affects his media profile. And I'm pretty much just reading all of Shelley's article, but I really find it fascinating. Murano's feature film is notable for slick editing with repeated cuts that masterfully move the foreground, and then it goes on about the animation a bit there. Mallet serves as a winning mouthpiece for the other side, a despondent migrant whose parents were lured to Japan under false pretenses, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. A recurring gag in the film is Mamoru attempting to explain some important historical point or icon, only to have everybody else distracted by mundane concerns like what everyone else is wearing or someone's new hairstyle. And so the only place where people pay attention to him is in a chat room populated by fellow war nerds in their 60s, suggesting that kids today are largely apathetic and apolitical. If so, that seems to be an oddly blinkered view of today's teens who are growing up and reacting to a veritable jackpot of transformations: climate change, global recession, and wild fluctuation in identity politics and their consequences. As Makoto Shinkai observed in the sleeve notes to his Weathering with You, okay, I haven't seen that one, but that's been on my list as well. We're going to skip that point there, just because I don't want to avoid spoilers. 7 Days War seems largely targeted not merely at teens, but the adult audience who can enjoy the nostalgia of the teens that they used to be. We were once the revolutionaries, as one reviewer of the live-action film pointedly noted. Or to put it in the words of a character from the film, youth is our liberated area. So I kind of love that, actually, because, yeah, the film kind of has this nostalgic feeling of it that if you grew up in the 90s, there is kind of like a, it very much follows the tried and true formula of, the kids of the youth suggesting that adults these days, they don't understand. Everybody's taught everybody has an authority complex and they just don't know to let loose and live life to the fullest and, how that goes. And I think this movie kind of taps into that nostalgia of just being able to be a kid and not having to worry about what people think of you and just be yourself. Because being an adult means to put several personas and layers over the top of you, and being a kid is about letting all of that go. And I love that the chat room that Mamoru is in kind of encourages him, saying, hey, you're only young once. You better be honest and live your life, live your truth, because you may not get the same opportunity when you grow up. Now, I feel like in some ways in this, I felt like, to Shelley's point in the article, that compared to, the 1988 film sounds a little bit more serious in talking about political injustices and rioting and protest, and it seems more aggressive and violent, whereas this movie is very hands-off, very soft in nature of it. And you could say that that's kind of reminiscent of the times, but I know some people would say, well, that's just, soft and maybe weaker, but I don't think it is necessarily a bad thing that kids these days don't want to throw grenades at each other. There's a place of protest, and there's a time of protest, and there's a need of protest. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't, but I do think that the kids of today's generation have so many different ways in which we interact and communicate and express an advocacy that it's not just a picket sign. I do think that you can definitely feel the tiebacks to nostalgia, because like when the press were out front like trying to get information there, it felt like something from the 70s or 80s. So that now makes a lot more sense. I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes more sense now." But I also feel like just the idea of what they're able to get away with in terms of Cowrie and Aya choosing each other feels like a liberation of sorts, of like, if we're talking about identity politics and things like that, it felt like a liberation of sorts to say like, no, I'm going to choose her. Unfortunately, I read some reviews that gave this movie a bad review because Cowrie chose Aya and Aya chose her. And I was like, that was my favorite part of the whole damn movie. I was like, are you kidding? And so we're going to talk about that. But I was like, that just sounds like a bunch of bigots that are commenting because they just can't stand the idea that love is not sorted into a box. Like, get wrecked, you know? But I really liked Mamoru as a main character. I thought he was a really cool main character. Here's the thing. I was actually on board with his entire plot point because I kept being like, I wanted him to confess because, you know, you are only young once. If she's moving away, why not confess? The worst thing that can happen is that she says she's moving away and she doesn't like you, and then that's that, and you move on. It's like a 500 Days of Summer sort of thing. But what I liked about it was that he finally got the nerve to confess to her, and then that gave her the courage. And I thought originally when she said she liked somebody else that she meant him, but the fact that it was actually Cowrie, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And if you rewatch the film, the way that she acts around Cowrie, it kind of all makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, no, that checks out. And I think that I honestly think it's kind of good for Mamoru's character because, you know, you don't always get the gal. You don't always like Aya was not a prize to be won, right? And the whole thing of like him wanting to go off with her so that he could win her affections, it's like, no, they end up being friends in the end. And he takes it all in stride. Like, he's just like, well, damn. I feel like he's like, well, I confessed she likes Cowrie. Okay. And I was totally fine with that. I was cool with Mamoru not ending up with her and being able to like say, have no regrets. Be like, I confessed to her. She went moved on. It's fine. Now I'll have my chance. The one thing that I kind of was like, about in the movie was at the very end when Mallet turns out to be a girl. And just out of nowhere, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Mallet's been a girl the whole time. And you're like, okay. And her giving the kiss on the cheek, it felt a little weird to me. I mean, I don't know. Mallet's like, what, 7 or 8? Or maybe 10 at the most. And they're like 14 or 15. It felt a little weird because I don't know if they're suggesting like, oh, one day, you know, or what the case may be. It just felt like they had to give Mamoru a reward for all he did, and Mallet's kiss is the reward, and we can't have it be a guy kissing him, so let's make him a girl. And I was like, it felt kind of cheap at the end. I don't think they needed to do that. They could have just had Mallet give Mamoru a hug and just said thank you for everything and give him a hug and then move on. The kiss felt cheap. That was my only negative against the movie, really, was I was like, you didn't have to have that at the end. Mamoru doesn't need a reward for being a good person. You don't always get a trophy for saving the day. I feel like Mamoru developing the friendships and relationships with everybody was a reward in itself. But that's just my take on it. I did like the idea. The dad was the most stereotypical 1980s movie villain dad in the best way possible. Like, not overly threatening, but just threatening enough with enough political and power as authority to get things done. He was very serviceable in that. Honda felt very 21st century in this movie. Like, this movie that feels very 80s, Honda felt like a very 21st century character shoved into this movie because they were a little bit brutal, a little bit manipulative with spreading all the stuff on the internet. And I tell you what, the Asian media, whether it's Danmai, Donghua, anime, manga, there is a lot of, I don't know if it's an Eastern culture thing more so than Western culture, but the idea of gossip and the idea of spoken word and the power of spoken word in that. And you do see it in Western media a lot too, with the idea of gossip and people's reputations and stuff being put out there. But I swear, in Donghua and in the line feeds that come through in anime and manga, it is like, if you say one thing out of line, everybody's like, do you want me to get all the receipts? And I'm like, oh my God. So I feel like I've seen it more in anime and manga than I have in Western media for a while, right? That's just my perspective. But everybody got these receipts. And Honda, like, I did like the trade-off of the dads wanting their daughters left out of the conversation, and Honda kind of includes them both. But then I liked Kaori and having the conversation with her dad, and like the confrontation where she's like, I'm a lesbian, what you gonna do about it? And the dad's like, okay. And the dad's accepting of her in the end, which I really like about that as well. Also, Ogata, Soma, his whole thing about being bullied and like changing his name. And I do think that they did go through that part a little bit quickly, which I want to go back through Hiro's conversation in that gossip scene. But I felt like they went through it rather quickly. But I felt bad for Soma because we got that little brief moment at the very beginning in the opening credits where he was avoiding people. And here we see why, because he was bullied. That part felt very Breakfast Club. It felt very Breakfast Club of all them, together. And so then we had Saki. Saki like dragging Hiro there. I don't know how that ended up. I don't know if Hiro ends up with Saki or if Hiro lets Saki go. We know he went to go play baseball with Soma though. And I tell you what, if you get involved in a sports anime in this world, you might as well just shove yourself into a BL. You might as well. I really thought this was cute though. I loved them. Everything that feels like the nostalgia of teen exploration and discovery. And like when you go on a trip and you see things for the first time, it's your first time going to places like this and seeing these things. Like everything is new and shiny, and just that just that feeling of discovery is so good. And I felt like this movie captured that feeling of being a teenager and discovering things for the first time. And it feels like an adventure. Like even if you are like escaping immigration services. I thought that was great, right? I love that. But yeah, I love the way that they were smart in incorporating technology. Aside from the phones, which I guess there was a bathroom shot there, so there's probably outlets there for them to plug into, and they had the stuff that they brought with them. Aside from that, it's like everything here, I felt like the movie did a really good job of adapting a 1980s source material. It felt very much like Banana Fish. Banana Fish came out around 2019 as well, I think, with Mappa. And that was adapting a series from the late 80s. And they did a really smart job of altering the technology without it feeling too out of date or dated, rather. So I like that. But yeah, meeting Mallet and everything. Again, this felt very 1980s in terms of, the villains were just adults trying to do their job. And the kids didn't face, we don't get to see what all consequences the kids faced, but we can assume that, they still got to go back to school and they all are friends now. So whatever happens after this, it felt very Breakfast Club. They're going to be able to deal with the next day and everything that comes with them. Saki's realized her dream of wanting to go away. Aya's moving away. Her and Kaori are probably going to stay together. Mamoru's going to move on. I felt like there was a Home Alone vibe with all of the different things that they were using against the immigration agents and all that, like with the cars and everything, and the guns that shot the pistachios. Like that part was super fun. Saki's a deadly aim. Don't mess with Saki. Girl knows how to do things. But I liked a lot of the callbacks and how each of the characters kind of started out hiding something, and by the end of it, it all got kind of, put out in the open. I kept thinking the typhoon was going to be a bigger deal than it was. I kept thinking, I know it caused a landslide. I kept thinking that the typhoon was going to be like this really super problematic thing, because even though they're in a pretty strong infrastructure, like in the brick building, I kept wondering if all the damage they'd been doing to it throughout the movie was going to lead to it collapsing or something really bad happening. Luckily, it wasn't the end of the world, because Japan's like, we've dealt with typhoons like on a daily basis. But I really did I liked the way the movie handled a lot of the things in there. Mallet was also a really fun character. And I don't know a lot about Thai culture, so getting to see a little bit of that in this movie, I think was a really cool thing. Of course, Honda's voice actor has to play like a really cool character. I liked Honda a lot. He was fun. As a side character, he was a lot of fun. But yeah, then they built the giant hot air balloon. I mean, kids, don't try that at home, but sure, I guess you can do it too. So we had that confrontation. Mamoru had a moment of weakness where he thought that, he had let everybody down, and then they all managed to get back together. I want to see, though, Honda releases that information, and I want to go back to that scene where we had that, like, because the one guy didn't want to. I mean, Honda has a pretty sweet house set up, so I don't know what else he's doing, but he has a pretty sweet house. So we had everybody here. There can't be too many people. Somebody put there can't be too many effing people in that school. Oh my God. How can they not catch him? It's embarrassing to watch. Yeah, these people are all like on the internet, all gossiping, and leaking the picture. Of course, Mamoru doesn't have much that they can say about him because Mamoru's not interesting, right? But he doesn't leak the picture of the congressman's daughter. So everything starts coming out, and that's when they're like, everybody's talking about him, and they know Soma from middle school. And of course, Mamoru's like, well, shit, they know who we are, and they're going to start gossiping about us, and now the gig is up. Everybody knows who we are. The guys in the factory are from our school. Yep. And then the one girl's like, oh my God, my sister. I felt so bad for Soma because Soma seems to have like the darkest of all the histories with all of them from being bullied. And he was really getting affected by this. And I kind of wanted more with Soma because I felt really bad for him. Because they were talking about like, how is he like in middle school? And of course, Saki and Hiro find out at the same time. And then Aya and Kaori find out at the same time. Oh, and Hiro's looking at Saki in the picture. That's interesting. And Aya's like, I wasn't included. Because that would cause the scandal with the politician, and we can't do that. So he's like, their secrets and their real sides are exposed, and so everything will collapse. Which ends up not happening in the end. They end up getting even closer together thanks to the power of typhoons. The rough storm, I mean, they weathered it. They weathered that storm. I was in the same middle school as Soma, but he's like a different person. Yeah, and he talks about being bullied and had like dyed his hair and everything to change that. Which, honestly, I felt so bad for him. He was pretending to be outgoing so he wouldn't get bullied. That is really sad. Like, I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't have like been mad at him or called him a loser. I would have felt bad for him and been like, I want to stick up for him. Like, what? I would have called him an idiot because of that. I don't know how. I feel like in Soma's case, the dark past, it would have been more of a dark past if he was the bullier rather than being bullied. Because I feel like nowadays, if people find out you're bullied, they're kind of like, oh, well, that sucked. Like, sucks to be you. I mean, like, do you need help or something? But if you were a bullier, then it's like, oh, you were an asshole. And that's not cool. So I was kind of expecting it to be the opposite, but it was not, which is interesting. And Mamoru's like just doing damage control everywhere with everybody. But I felt bad for Soma. So then we have Hiro-kun, who had the secret account. And of course, Hiro's like, well, shit. And it said, talking about his stupid parents. So it's basically like, was Hiro's account, like his Twitter, was basically for him just to vent and rant because he had nowhere else to like talk about his emotions. And so his stuff is like pretty dark. Like Hiro's stuff was super dark. They're like, it's pretty disgusting. When people explode, it's the worst. And then he's like, he's posting even from the factory. He says, I'm dating an idiot who plays stupid games for own enjoyment. You're a waste of time. We were only together because I knew you from my childhood. Like, he has all this insecurity and is just like posting all of that. Like, that was kind of mean. Like, that sucked. Like, I don't know why he was posting all of his insecurities like about her in that moment. Like that was kind of not cool for Hero to do that. And so I'm glad he finally gets out of it. That I'm glad he finally lets out when they're all together and everybody's confessing that he just hasn't had an outlet to express himself. So he's been saying things that he doesn't mean and posting it just to get it off his chest, but that wasn't the right venue or the right way to do it. I still think she should have slapped him and been like, how dare you talk about me like that? But in the end, I'm glad that everything worked out. I'm glad that the power of the typhoons got them all to confess together. And I'm like that Mamoru is the one who finally, like, the light shines through and he's able to confess to her. And she's like, well, you've been an important friend to me, but I actually am into Kaori. And I like that Mamoru's like, okay, you know what? If it had to be anybody, glad it was her. I'm here for it. Like, love is love. And I'm glad that Kaori, who seems to really care for her, I'm glad it worked out for them. Good for them. For a second, I thought that Hiro and Soma was about to have a confession as well. And the Hiro's like, I just hate that I have to always try to be perfect and follow the rules. And that's why I was happy to be here. I wish there'd been more with Soma and Hiro because I felt like they both had storylines that could have benefited from having a little bit more time to explore. But they're going to go play baseball together and let out their pent-up frustrations. So, Saki, it might be good that you're going to Tokyo, girl. Might be good in the end, right? But yeah, so they managed to find Mallet's parents. I like that the chat's like, you're not alone. We're with you, Mamoru-kun. Aw, I love it. This battle's on par with the greatest wars in history. It was so cute. And then they finally all get out in the end. The mud throwing scene was really cute. It felt, again, this felt like such a 1980s, like early 90s, late 80s film that was just like, you know, a comedy adventure. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go watch The Goonies. You need to watch The Breakfast Club. You just need to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You need to watch like something that has like where the adults, it's very much like feeds into, it kind of is a like feeding into a fantasy, like a power fantasy where the kids like win the day and they save the day and everything goes their way and the adults have to like pay for their aggressions. And so it just very much feeds into that. And as a kid that's often subjected to authority and subjected to adults telling you have to do what they say all the time, it is kind of nice to have like a little power fantasy every now and then where you're like, no, actually, you all can throw mud at each other. We're going to get in a hot air balloon and go save an immigrant. So I thought that was great. This was definitely right up my alley because I grew up watching movies like this. And it's been so long since I've watched a movie that you can just sit back and have fun with that this was just really fun and creative. And it actually had a lot of heart to it. And I liked that a lot. So yeah. And Honda's like, bye, I'm getting out of this. I like that they're all like friends at the end too. They wish Aya a happy birthday. And then they end up getting Mallet as parents, which are her parents, which is so good. And so then I kept wanting to say when she got out of the car. Because she ends up showing up there, pulling out in the red, sweet vehicle. And they're like, Grandma, she's like 37. Yeah, Tomasudare. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Mallet's parents, which now that you look at Mallet, you can kind of see it. Aw. And the mom with the flower beret. How did your adventure go? Mm-hmm. And did you confess? And Mamoru was like, yes, I did. I liked that the grandma said that it's important that you just did it, not the results. The important thing is that you did it, not the result of it. Which I feel kind of translates to the whole theme of the show, which is it's not the result of the protest. It's not the result of the action. It's the fact that you did it. The fact that you stood up for something you believed in and you said something, regardless of how it turns out. I feel like a lot of our current culture is all about results and success. And it's like, well, is it worth doing if you don't find it successful? And that's something that I kind of fall into a trap of as well, where you kind of get into that like risk versus reward mentality of, is it worth the risk if you don't get the reward? And the reality is sometimes it is worth it. It doesn't matter if you get a lot of views or if you get a lot of output. If somebody is impacted, then that's kind of the point of it. So I really appreciated that about this. Yeah, which is great. And so then I kept wanting to see, she's like, even after I move, I was like, I'll never forget the courage you gave me, Mamaru. Aw. And this way I could talk with my father without running away. Aw. I like they shake hands. It's super cute. I wanted to get back to her like picture that she had there. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. There's always a way to keep on living. She's like, you guys will figure it out. I like that she's like, you guys will figure it out. You're not going to get expelled. You're going to be perfectly fine. And she's like, from personal experience. And she has like the wedding ring on. And then it shows her thing in the car. And then from there, we see like her. I'm guessing she's the one at the top of the tank. And these are the original kids from, yeah, it says Hitomi, Kikuchi Hitomi. Okay, and she's one of the original ones. Yeah, and some of them look like, yeah, they all look like they're wearing 80s clothes. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right. And she's from the 1988 version. Cool. Great. So they say take care. And then we have Malik coming back to give Mamoru the kiss, which I don't think they had to do that, but it's still okay. Then that dang anime with the plane going through the sky. Can't have an anime that's a slice of life coming of age story without a plane going through the sky. So that was really sweet. I enjoyed that so much. I enjoyed that an awful lot, y'all. I definitely go check out Shelly Palace and her blog on 7 Days War. I think, just based on the reviews that I looked at from this, that this movie would get higher reviews, I think, if one, people weren't like bigoted assholes that just can't stand the idea of it not being a man-on-woman relationship. Like, get over yourselves. Love is love. But also I feel like I feel like if you didn't grow up watching like the 80s and 90s movies like this, you might not have as much appreciation for the nostalgia, but that's not to say that you can't. But I loved those movies from the 80s and 90s because a lot of them, the screenwriters grew up in the 60s. So they kind of knew about, it's so interesting to hear about Japan and civil rights and protests happening in the 60s because it was happening in the United States around the exact same time. So it's interesting to see how the world, I feel like we sometimes forget that we globally have been kind of on the same wavelengths at different points in history. We forget about that. But I feel like a lot of the movies in the late 80s and early 90s were kind of about that nostalgic feeling of youth and trying to hold on to youth and kind of not become adults that become part of the system and resisting the system. And this movie was very much about resisting the system. And it's something that I think we can all implement in our lives even now as adults. Like, I'm in my mid-30s. So, and sometimes I feel like I am much closer to my 20s in how I view the world than I am to my parents' age. So I don't consider that a bad thing, basically, is what I'm saying. So hold on to that youthful spirit and that spirit of freedom, essentially. But yeah, so Plore, thank you for recommending this movie. It was awesome. I loved it. I had so much fun with it. I really enjoyed it. And now I'll be ready for the next film on the commissions that will hopefully come out by next week before we get into May. So with that being said, I've really enjoyed this film. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I can't wait to hear your thoughts about it down below, but I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back very soon with more reactions. Bye.